Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Me Truth Be Told Her. To all of my kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me here this afternoon, evening. And y'all, please join me on my other channel. It's called Be Telling the Truth Tarot. It's called Be Telling the Truth Tarot. This is Me Truth Be Told Her, but I have another channel. It's called Be Telling the Truth Tarot. Anyway, so I got this download last night, but I just didn't feel like giving it. But I was standing at the sink and I kept hearing God. You know, people always want to say God, God, God. And I'm like, is that even really his name? Because I just don't think that's his name. Because when Jesus was on the cross and he was calling out, he said, Eloi, Eloi, Eli ma saklaba. So I don't know where in time that they came up with this God. I guess it's just to cover everything, and which is not right. Because you could call on God, but you could be calling on any God that you serve. But the point of me even coming to this or saying this, bringing this to y'all is because God said they don't know my name. They're not calling me by my name. So that's why I'm not even answering them. They're calling on God, but they're calling on their God because there are many gods. But God's name, the Most High's name, is not simply God. So Spirit is saying you don't know my name. You don't know my name. And it's funny because I had a discussion with somebody today, and I'm gonna just call it a heated discussion. And they just kept saying my name. And it's something about when somebody says your name, it's something about that. And it wasn't a good discussion. And so I asked the person, I said, can you stop saying my name? Because right now you're angry, you're upset, and you're not having a good feelings towards me, energy towards me, or whatever. So I don't want you saying my name. Please keep my name out of your mouth. But anyway, that's just a commercial. But what God is trying to say is that if he's not answering you, that's because you're not calling him by his name. You don't know his name. And what I came up with was Elohim. And when I said that last night when I was standing at the sink, all of a sudden the freezer started popping. And I said, you know what? If that's not it, I'm going to do my research to really, really figure out what is the name of my God so that when I call on him, he can come and answer me. Amen. God bless.